Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there lived a princess named Lani. This was no ordinary kingdom, and Lani was no ordinary princess. Her realm was a place where sunsets painted the sky in hues of gold and purple, and where the rivers sang sweet lullabies as they flowed. It was a kingdom brimming with magic and mystery, and at the heart of it all was Princess Lani. Princess Lani was known throughout the land, not just for her royal lineage, but for her sharp intellect, her kind heart, and her unyielding bravery. She was a beacon of hope, a symbol of strength, and an inspiration to all. Lani was a princess who preferred books over jewels, wisdom over vanity, and courage over complacency. She was a princess who was not afraid to get her hands dirty, to step out of her comfort zone, and to face the unknown. But the most captivating thing about Princess Lani was not her royal title or her striking beauty. It was her thirst for adventure, her insatiable curiosity, and her undeniable spirit. Over the years, she had embarked on countless adventures, each one more thrilling than the last, and each one reinforcing her reputation as a fearless explorer and a wise leader. And so, the legend of Princess Lani grew, and with it the mystery of the lost treasure. The lost treasure was a tale as old as the kingdom itself, a tale shrouded in mystery and intrigue. It was a tale of a treasure lost to time, hidden away in a place where only the bravest and the wisest could venture. It was a tale that had captivated Princess Lani since her childhood, a tale that had fueled her dreams and her adventures. And now, the time had come for Princess Lani to embark on her greatest adventure yet, an adventure that would take her beyond the borders of her kingdom, an adventure that would test her mettle, her intellect, and her courage. It was an adventure in search of the lost treasure, an adventure that would write a new chapter in the book of her extraordinary life. And so, Princess Lani embarked on a new adventure, one that would test her like never before. With a heart full of courage and a mind sharp as a sword, Princess Lani set off on her journey. A quest for a lost treasure is never a simple walk in the park, and Princess Lani knew this all too well. Every step she took on the winding path was a new challenge, a new puzzle waiting to be solved. But she didn't falter. She didn't let the fear seep in. Instead, she used her intelligence, as sharp as the finest blade, to overcome the hurdles that stood in her way. The forest was dense and the path unclear, but Lani, with her keen intuition, read the signs of nature, followed the whispers of the wind and the patterns of the stars to find her way. She solved the riddles that the ancient trees whispered, unlocking the secrets that lay hidden for centuries. She encountered creatures both big and small, some friendly, others not so much. But it was her kindness, her genuine concern for others that won her friends in unlikely places. The grumpy old troll under the bridge became an ally. The sly fox turned into a guide, all thanks to her warm heart and compassionate nature. Then came the moments of peril, the moments that tested her bravery, the roaring river that had to be crossed, the towering mountain that stood in her way. But Lani, our brave princess, didn't back down. She found the courage within her, the courage that had been there all along, to face these dangers head on. Every challenge she faced, every obstacle she overcame, brought her a step closer to her goal. And with each victory, her resolve grew stronger. Princess Lani, with her sharp mind, kind heart, and unwavering bravery, proved that she was not just a princess waiting in a castle, but a true hero on a quest. But the greatest challenge was yet to come. Deep within the heart of the dangerous forest lay the final test. A dark, winding labyrinth lay between Princess Lani and the legendary lost treasure. But Lani was no ordinary princess. She was brave, clever, and kind-hearted. The labyrinth was a maze of towering, thorny hedges, shrouded in an eerie fog. It was said that only the purest of hearts could navigate its treacherous paths. But Lani was not deterred. She stepped forward, her heart beating with determination. As she ventured deeper into the labyrinth, she encountered a series of challenges. First, a riddle posed by a whispering wind, the answer to which would guide her path. Lani, with her quick wit, solved the riddle, and the wind gently led her to the next challenge. Next, she found a tiny bird, trapped and frightened, unable to fly. Lani, with her kind heart, gently freed the bird, who in gratitude showed her the safest path through the thorny hedges. Her kindness had not only saved a life, but had also helped her progress in her quest. The final hurdle was the most daunting. A fire-breathing dragon guarded the treasure, but Lani, with her brave heart, didn't flinch. She remembered an ancient tale her grandmother had once told her, that dragons were friends of those who respected them. So instead of drawing her sword, Lani bowed respectfully to the dragon. Surprised and touched, the dragon stepped aside, revealing the lost treasure. Princess Lani's bravery had not been in fighting the dragon, but in choosing peace over conflict. Her intelligence had not been in solving complex problems, but in understanding simple truths. And her kindness had not been in grand gestures, but in small acts of compassion. And with that, Princess Lani had found the lost treasure. Triumphant and proud, Princess Lani returned to her kingdom. The air was thick with joy as the kingdom's bells rang out, heralding the return of their beloved princess. The streets were filled with the cheers of the people, their faces beaming with happiness and hope. Each step she took towards her castle was a testament to her bravery, her strength, and her unyielding spirit. The treasure she brought back was not just gold and jewels. It was a symbol of victory, of overcoming the odds, and of the power of perseverance. But Princess Lani, wise and kind-hearted as she was, knew that the true value of the treasure was not in its material wealth. She used the treasure to enrich her kingdom in ways far beyond the gleam of gold. Schools were built, hospitals were established, and the kingdom's infrastructure was strengthened. She invested in the future, in knowledge, in health, and in the welfare of her people. The treasure didn't just fill the kingdom's coffers, it filled the hearts of its people with hope and prosperity. Everywhere she went, Princess Lani was met with smiles and gratitude. She had not only brought back the lost treasure, but she had also brought back a sense of unity and pride to her kingdom. She had shown her people what it meant to be brave, to be kind, and to be selfless. In the days that followed, the kingdom flourished under her rule. Her people lived in peace and prosperity, secure in the knowledge that their princess would always put them first. And Princess Lani, she ruled with grace and wisdom, always remembering the journey that had made her not just a princess, but a leader. And so Princess Lani was not just a princess, but a hero. And what, you may ask, is the moral of this story? The tale of Princess Lani and the lost treasure is not just an adventure. It's a lesson filled with virtues of bravery, kindness, and intelligence. Let's rewind a bit and take a stroll down the memory lane of our story. Princess Lani, a picture of courage, embarked on a daring quest for the lost treasure. She faced numerous challenges, but her bravery never wavered. She stood tall in the face of danger, showing us that courage isn't the absence of fear, but rather the decision that something else is more important than fear. But Lani wasn't just brave, she was also kind. Remember when she came across the tiny mouse trapped under a fallen branch? Despite the pressing urgency of her quest, she stopped and freed the little creature. This act of kindness was a testament to her benevolent heart. It shows us that no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Lastly, Lani was smart. She didn't rely solely on her physical strength to overcome obstacles. Instead, She used her intelligence to solve riddles, decipher clues, and navigate through treacherous terrains. She proved that knowledge is a true power that can conquer any challenge. It was the harmonious blend of these virtues that led Lani to her success. She found the lost treasure, but more importantly, she found the treasure within herself, the treasure of bravery, kindness, and intelligence. So, dear listeners, the moral of this story is that these virtues, bravery, kindness, and intelligence, are the real treasures. They are the keys that unlock the doors of success and happiness. They are the virtues that make us richer than any material wealth ever could. Remember, just like Princess Lani, you too can be brave, kind, and smart. And who knows, maybe one day you'll find your own treasure.